Er vi så live, når du klikker på den knap?
Jeps.
Cool.
Det er vi så nu.
Okay. Jeg så et interessant podcast i dag.
Ja, om hvad?
Det var Theo Von med sangeren fra Creed.
Det var hvad for noget?
Theo Von og sangeren fra Creed.
Jeg ved ikke, hvem Theo Von er.
Virkelig?
Ja, åbenbart.
Det er sådan en rimelig berømt stand-up.
Ja, jeg har aldrig hørt om dem.
Okay, han er morsom. Han har også haft Bernie Sanders på.
Og fedt.
Ja. Og vist nok også Trump.
Jamen, nok en mindre fed samtale, men nok meget morsomt.
Ja, den har jeg så ikke set. Men han er bare sådan... Han kan bare godt lide at snakke med folk.
Ja, det kan jeg også. Det kan jeg godt respektere.
Og så er han god til at spørge spørgsmål. Sådan overraskende god til at spørge spørgsmål.
Ja, det skal man næsten også være for at være god komiker.
Ja. Så hans vilde fucking tangents en gang imellem.
Ja. Ja. Som for eksempel.
Jamen det er bare... Altså, hvis du ikke ved, hvem han er, så det er noget, man skal se. Ja, han har levet et liv.
Ja.
Og har bare de vildeste historier. Og så nogle gange, når der er nogen, der siger noget, der er sådan lidt relevant til en af hans historie. Jeg boede engang på et værelse hos en dame, der fik os til at... Jeg havde ikke et job, så hun sagde, hver dag skulle jeg give hendes hund en sweater på. Det var en forskellig sweater hver dag.
Ja.
Og det er sjovere, når han fortæller.
Det er jeg sikker på, men altså, den slags har jeg også boet hos.
Yeah.
Kun den ene gang i Florida, men han var også en del af den slags på en gang.
Ja. Yeah. Ja. Yeah.
Det er næsten en skam, du aldrig fik ham at møde. Han var sgu underlig.
Ja. Yeah. Jeg siger jo, han er fra Louisiana. Sådan dybt.
Fedt.
Ja. Skal vi skifte den over til engelsk?
Yeah, alright. Hello everyone.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boys back at it again.
Remember
with another exciting video.
Remember to take that subscribe button behind an Arby's and get it pregnant. Anyway.
And if you don't click like and send this to 10 of your friends by midnight, your mother will die.
Yeah. That's true. It happened to me.
True fact.
I didn't click send to 5 strangers before midnight, or whatever he said, and now my mother might die. So
yeah, she might.
Yeah. Eventually. God, I hope not. That's a depressing thought, actually.
That's very sad, yeah.
Yeah, let's... Anyway, something happened in Kiev. Have we already read this one? I don't think so. A series of reverberating sounds observed in downtown Kyiv with no clear point of origin. The event was witnessed by the city's general public. Mental and physical symptoms were reported, including aphasia, sleep paralysis, and excess redacted in the reported individuals. Due to the brief nature of the event, Overseas Bureau agents were not able to respond while it was active. Immediately upon arrival, agents collected audio recordings taken by local witnesses. All Bureau monitoring stations located at global junctions of acoustic amplification were directed to monitor any auditory events of similar pitch, wavelength, and duration in an effort to trace echoes or epicenters. In the following weeks, similar cases were reported from both various amateur global sources and Bureau stations in major cities across the globe. The subsequent events diminished in volume and frequency per each occurrence. The event is believed to be generated by planar friction, though this is not confirmed.
Nifty.
Very nifty. Also, there was another one we didn't read. But which one was it? It was House Shift Report 1. Or I guess it's not here. God, why did I close it? Why did I do that? Why did you let me?
Sorry, I
Shift
didn't
account 1.
know.
There we go. Yeah, well, fucking think about someone else other than yourself next time. God.
No, fuck you. You're not even my real mom.
Damn, that's right. I'm not.
My
Actually,
real
I can't
mom is
argue with
gonna
that.
die at midnight because you didn't send this video to 10 friends.
To whomever finds this, I am containment process designer Jan Gibbs. Jean Gibbs. Gene, maybe? And I'm writing this to document the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considerably large section of the containment sector, including the processes and protocols offices, our research facilities, and a fair chunk of the fire break, has been yanked down to a chasm that reaches far below lobby level, I think. It was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We've set up a base camp and started triaging. There are little supplies. We explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold, like the quarry? Wherever we are, we're not the first. There are some rusty power cores, old lights, signs, infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why did they seal it off? Why have we never heard of it? More importantly, how are we going to get out?
That's fun.
Which direction am I going? Yes. Cool. I'm sure there'll be some fabulous lore in here. I don't remember this bit at all, really. Already done this up here. Yep. Give me the goods.
This is the director. I need backup at my location.
Oh.
We're in this together.
Hello.
Hello, deployed ranger.
What a strange mechanic to just pop up all of a sudden.
Well, I think it's before big combat areas.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh god,
But
I have to
also-
remember how to fucking play this game real quick. Okay, there we go.
Returning fire.
Like a shooting gallery in here. Also, these guys suck at aiming.
You're just saying that because they haven't hit you very many times.
I am. Yeah. Almost as much as these guys suck at dodging, actually. Goodbye. You stop that with your sniper rifle.
Flank those bastards.
Can I not seize this guy? Okay. Oh, because I already have 2 allies and I can't have more?
Fair enough. Who needs more than 2 friends anyway?
I know, right?
Except for me, I need all of you as my friends,
Yeah.
our loyal viewers.
Also, I have this pathological need for everyone to love me, always. So,
Yeah.
you know. I'm a vengeful god.
Are both your friends dead?
Maybe? I guess.
Damn.
I guess
Deployed
I'm not-
ranger had a family. Oh,
There
there
he is. He's fine, actually.
Oh,
Little deployed Ranger Junior and deployed Rangerina, I guess, will be sleeping well tonight. Give me the mod. No? Again? Don't need any of this. Okay, where am I going? To that direction. Probably in a very upwards way. even assume. I mean, where the fuck are the doors in this place? Oh, there's the doors in this place.
Now, where's the Lord?
Probably... Oh, God, there's probably so much shit hidden in here. Wait, since when do I care? Hold on. The lore we stumble across is the most fun lore of all anyway.
Yes.
Hey, Ghost. I didn't actually make my own door this time, I'm sorry. Whoa!
Someone call a plumber.
Glad no one was around to hear that.
I'm glad we were around to hear that.
Oh, hello. Dear House of Representatives, my husband, Francis, read an article before he died about how the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it. I thought it sounded silly, but now I think he was right. Francis was hit by a car a few months ago, a drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor's son, Jeremy, broke one of our windows with a football a week before Francis died. Francis yelled at Jeremy for it. He was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through the living room window. He's on it all the time. His mother says he's a computer whiz. I think Jeremy is operating the computer program, and he changed the universe so that the driver could hit Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money if it's expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis to come home.
That's very fucking sad.
Yeah, it was funny for a second and then it stopped. Francis and I were very happy together. I can feel him not being here, and I know it's not right. Sincerely, Stephanie Miller.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Stephanie, for laughing at your misery. Unfortunately, you're kind of dumb and it was funny to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like one of those, oh shit, she's just having a really bad time grieving. But,
Yeah.
gotta see, you know? Oh. It's one of those cube holes there.
Ooh.
Kinda. Except it doesn't actually have a cube slot. What a rad way to re-enter the building, though.
Yeah.
Hello? No.
Any lore? No piss lore.
No piss lore, just the regular lore, which is none, no lore. The one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. That's just how it should be. How is the electricity still working down here?
Because it's powered by not normal electricity. It's powered by the fucking control points or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the special electricity.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy sci-fi bullshit ass electricity. Oh, we've been back and forth here a couple times. Oh shit!
Yeah. God damn it. I remember my first time gaming.
Your first time, yeah. It sucks to be a baby who's just 2 days old. Oh, don't tell me I have to go back to the control point for that. What?
Oh,
Wait, what,
shit
why is
from a
that a perma
butt,
kill?
dude.
But in fucking combat and I don't have to redo this, do I? Okay, cool. That's good. In combat, I can fall off ledges in like the dream world or whatever all the damn time, and they just take a chunk of health.
Yeah.
But suddenly, when nothing bad is happening and respawning me would be easy, grr, arg, angry, piss and dink.
Angry.
Piss Lord, that is me, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Indeed. You've pretty much just taken your whole personality from Sonic, if we're honest.
Yeah, that's why I like chili dogs and run so fast.
And piss.
Yes, and also just piss everywhere all the time. I'm peeing currently.
Yeah, it's the best. Piss is the tits.
Yeah, you know what I always say. If I'm not pissing, something's missing. Piss does come up a lot here, though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Oh?
Fucking... What? But I have the power! Thank you. Apparently that angle just didn't work.
This is dumb, fucked up, and horrible.
Yeah, and also homophobic?
Oh, extremely.
Yeah. I own a home, and I feel phobicked.
Oh, I feel feared in this moment.
Yep. I would like to go into there. Look at all of the stuff.
I think you probably have to go around back.
It is feeling that way, isn't it? No discernible features in here. Oh, there we go. Shit. Nice. We did it. Now open. This is starting to feel like a trap somehow. But it don't matter. I saw the loot. And it opened up my eyes. I saw the loot. Recordings of the audio phenomena were uploaded onto the internet shortly after the event. The recordings circulated rapidly on popular message boards. The communications department utilized this exposure by creating Sky Trumpet hoax videos and posting related theories to spread confusion and draw attention away from the event's paranatural origin. Industrial noise, particularly the sound of metal drilling, was found to be a widely acceptable explanation. Theories about the sounds emanating from the Earth itself, known as seismic hum, emerged from the public itself and were encouraged by the Bureau to generate further misdirection and eventual public disinterest. Witnesses of the event were monitored discreetly afterwards. Observed symptoms were consistent with redacted deprivation, but subsided after 12 to 15 days. The length of the symptoms directly correlated to the individual's proximity, unsheltered, to the supposed epicenter. One linked, although accidental, casualty can be listed. So what happened in Kiev?
Loud noise. People die.
Damn. Is that what the Bureau is saying?
You're listening to America Overnight, a beacon in the darkest recesses of possibility for more than 29 years.
This
We
is
have
fun.
another letter from a listener. This one's unsigned,
groovy. It's
but
a hell of a
postmarked
bass line.
from Toledo.
Yeah.
It says,
Thanks for
"Dear
that, Ghost, by the way."
America Overnight, I have the most wonderful appliance for your listeners. It is a miracle of God. A fondue set. A fountain. A blessed gift. Blessed is spelled with a capital B. Go on, they write. Dive on in. It is molten hot. Perfect for meat. No signature. As far as I know, no fondue set was sent to us here at the studio. Just this letter. Wait. I think there's something else in the envelope. Some kind of black powder. With white shards in it? Bone, maybe? Karen. What is this? Karen? On the air, Karen. Where are you? What? What's this powder in the booth? Is this ash? Oh God. Karen? How do I cut to commercial?
Damn. Also, that's on like a pile of ash here.
Oh boy.
I don't know that this looks recording studio-y, but what happened? I mean, I guess that's the end of America Overnight, but I mean, that was the Bureau of Propaganda show, I believe, right?
It was, yeah.
Out of my way, rocks. Man, that would have been so frustrating if I hadn't done the breaky levels first.
Yeah.
There's 2 of the levels that are meant for making and 2 of them that are meant for breaking. Gibbs reporting in. It has been 8 days since the collapse, and still no sign of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is either completely unaware of our situation or are incapable of helping us. Or maybe it's intentional. How many times have we seen the Bureau not give 2 shits about its own hard-working staff when they go missing in this place? How many times do we let it slide thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have begun growing through the walls. They seem to block some corridors, but not others. The path to the caves is always left open, but we're not sure why. Luckily, the crystals keep out the astral spike, once been hounding us for days. John, Nicolay, and Sarah went to try and find a radio, but never came back. We think the spike got to them. We think it's hunting us. Doug says spikes only exist in the astral plane, so what the fuck is it doing here? If we get out of here, I'm hiring a lawyer. These are unsuitable working conditions. Everyone else. Bam. We have to deal with another astral spike in here, do you think? Is that like foreshadowing?
Probably.
Let's see what's in here first. Take me up, please.
Oh, there was a control point you missed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was a little Polaris swirl.
In here?
Door. No, behind you. Or maybe it's on the wall.
This thing? That's a fan.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
hold on.
damn. Oh, damn. Maybe watching this on my phone isn't as informational as
Potentially.
the
It's,
monitor.
It'll lead to some fun side quests, though, and I'm down for that. This looks like it'll be fun, whatever's happening in here. Collapse department.
No
On.
power. Typical.
Dope. Is there a power station in here or something?
I should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
Is there... Okay, so those are definitely the places where the power core should go. So I guess the question is, where the fuck are they?
Huh.
Or maybe that's something that I need to go through the bottom door for first?
So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure.
What altered item?
The camera?
Guess? I didn't realize we were chasing an altered item down here. We might be off the beaten path a little bit here.
It's still the nail.
No, that's true. I think I just wandered away from the direction I was supposed to go in. Regardless, it doesn't look like there's anything we can do here for the time being, so I'll see what's on the other side of this. Whee! Place with all the spinny lights and shit. Here we go.
Warning. Altered item detected in transport bay.
Oh,
Access is prohibited per safety regulation 18.A.
okay, so we just went up there before we were supposed to. Got it. Sounds like we do get to take out this altered item.
Now, where's the fucking power cores?
Electricity.
Is it? Is it through the locked door on the other end?
No. Can I unlock this door? Nope.
Shit.
Okay, well, there's bound to be something, right? No, not you. You, the one I'm pointing at. Is that stuck in the ground? That's stuck in the ground.
Well, now the machine's on fire.
I know, I'm fucking everything up. Power core goes in there, but how open? Grr! Me angry when me no understand.
Are the power cores already in there?
I don't think so. That's how the shits flash when no power cores in there.
But there's a little gate in front of everything.
Little P1, P2, P3 thing?
Well, isn't there like a grate in front of all of them?
There is, yeah, and a power core socket behind it.
So you need to go higher and drop power cores down a 2?
Potentially.
But there's no doors.
Hmm.
This is fucked and horrible.
Yeah, what a terrible game. 0 out of 10. Couldn't figure it out.
I'm gonna message them on LinkedIn.
Yeah? What are you gonna tell them? That you know their bosses and you'll get them fired?
Yeah, I followed their boss on Instagram and I'll DM them if they don't fix it.
Practically a professional relationship.
Yeah.
Oh. So there's a giant sign that says power cores. Cool. Yeah. Got him.
How do you unsend a LinkedIn message?
You think you kill yourself?
On it, boss.
Please, no. I have a family to feed. Oh, come on. Basketball players go through this all the time, I'll bet. Here we go. And now we turn everything on, including the lights, please. Oh, so we're not dealing with it, we're just keeping it moving.
Huh.
Nice. Works for me. Just, you know, asserting my dominance over gravity a little bit for funsies.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that gravity guy.
What's up?
Fuck that gravity guy.
Yeah, right in his gravity butt. Bureau to full day? Why are there bitches exploding behind me? Why? Why so much explode? Oh god, even more! Oh, stop it, you. Can we be done? Please, I just... Thank you.
Those are too many guys.
Well, look, honestly, I feel like we're about to be facing a lot more a little while later, but this...
But also,
this,
they exploded each other.
that was helpful. Where the fuck do I go? You ever just feel dense?
Yeah, every day.
I'm having a big density moment regarding navigating in this game. Specifically finding the correct fucking button to just, like, open the door that's in front of me. Maybe it's up? I don't know. I can break those windows. That's
Yeah.
probably the way. Alright. Perfect.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, I didn't even get frustrated once.
No, we knew what was going on the whole time.
Yep, we were just hamming it up for everyone at home.
Yes. Always dedicated to the
Oh,
viewers.
hi! Moldy boy. Oh, shit. I can't be in here. I don't think. Oop. Okay. I got everything in there, and I only almost died. I learned a brand new language. The fish taught me. You probably don't believe me, so I'll prove it. Hololo miuti. Yer meloapt eus omanon echo. Cuido? Kib cuido urt pipo hurum eolin rec ibuit 1455. Os Piertrun. Club. Hent mu 22222. Quiddy we whip eolin num ret buesem quim swalten. Jebini rog. See? Please publish this letter and maybe other fish speakers will get in touch. They'll be able to read my address even if you can't. Jebini rog. Larry Humbert. Great. Stupendous.
Oh, damn.
Damn, this is that
Look
capital
at this
T.
pisser, dude.
Capital T toilet.
Ooh, it comes with lore.
Brian's Movie Den. Brian. Welcome to another episode of Brian's Movie Den with me, the ever-lovable Brian Hinnerman.
I love him already.
About a new film I found at Movie Night. That's night with a K. The mecca for VHS aficionados in the greater Dallas area. Yeehaw! The movie is called Delivery Disaster. We open in media res. A mailman drives a truck full of packages down in an endless American neighborhood as a pack of rabid dogs chase behind. Now, these dogs are nothing like my stepmom's corgi Chuck. These were some real nightmare hellhounds. The dogs keep pace with the mail truck, tearing chunks out of the driver's legs and arms.
This is
Each package he throws up
riveting content for those at home.
He screams in pain and confusion, and this goes on until the movie just abruptly ends. There aren't even any credits, which is a pretty bold choice. Is this film a commentary on how our 9-to-5 jobs are killing us, or how hostile the modern world is to outdated concepts like mailmen? Perhaps it's merely a statement about the futility of purpose and how no task can ever be really done. There are lots of ways to interpret it, but for now, let's get to the part you're all waiting for. It's score time. I give this film a 4 out of 5, only because the actor frequently broke the fourth wall by looking into the camera and shouting at it, like he was shouting at the audience. A little too on the nose for me, but I did enjoy it, and I recommend you check out other films produced by Blessed Pictures. Mike Hard and Coffee Bullet are the only others I found, but this little art house studio certainly knows how to push the boundaries of Western cinema. And a friendly reminder that there will be no new episode next week, as I will be visiting my aunt in Delaware for Thanksgiving.
Is that what we sound like?
Thanks for listening, all you Brian fans, and remember, we all love movie magic, but don't forget about the you magic. Until next time,
I think that's exactly what we sound like.
Good. Brian's Movie Den is my new icon. Also, a picture from Blessed Pictures. Didn't the lady in the other letter, the one who was like, I'm sure my... No, someone was like, have a blessed day after...
Yeah.
Oh, it was by sending the fondue thing, right?
Yeah.
And that was the guy that exploded into ashes?
Yeah.
That was curiously also blessed with a capital B. And now this guy's got a weird movie with someone who seems to know they're in a movie and is trying to escape dogs but dies. Oh, I've already been in...
Weird.
I know. And who knows? We might even find out what the fuck's going on. It also might just be random nonsense. You never know with this game.
Movie camera supplement.
The item first came to the Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from Redacted, Arkansas, claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Interesting. Further investigation connected the incident to AI-80, which was being shipped in the mail truck at the time. The packaged camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The return address led agents to a P.O. box located in the San Fernando Valley belonging to a company called Blessed Pictures. Whether Blessed Pictures is involved in the creation and dissemination of the item's VHS films is unknown. See Investigation 13HQ612. The following is a list of all known films believed to have been shot by AI-10UE. AI-80UE. Shoot First, Die Last, unreleased. The item was used in the filming of an unreleased Western in 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia. A cast member was killed during an on-set accident stopping production. It's believed that Blessed Pictures bought the camera when the equipment from the shoot was sold at auction. Coffee Bullet, Billy's First Car, Bike Hard, and Delivery Disaster. Fascinating. So the movie camera ties it all together, huh? I'm sure there's a little more lore lying around somewhere. I would like to find the part of it that's not the supplement, you know?
Yeah.
Description of what it does. Is this maybe it? Oh no.
Damn.
It's clear no one's coming. We're running out of ideas and supplies. We tried going into the caves to find anything edible, but all we found were noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way, even though we could see the caves branched out. We did find some weird, spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astral spikes attacked. There were a few of them this time. We lost a lot of people. There's only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. The others say I'm going nuts, but it's clear that this was no house shift. Shifts slide a bathroom a section or two over, or rotate a hallway, and don't drop full divisions into some caves. We were brought here. I know it. But for what? Why tear us away from our lives just to torture us? If this is some sort of test or mission, then here's some advice for whoever's running it. Give out clearer instructions next time. I hope these notes are a good read for whatever ranger finds them. Fuck you. Put that in your report.
Damn.
Yeah.
Someone took a quick trip to Grumpy Town.
No kidding. Just being lost in some caves without food or water for a little while? Grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
He's got in.
Huh.
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A desperate move. But it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands. Trench wouldn't be thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it. Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people, the advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that. But I did my duty. The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me. Boom.
Damn.
Now we know.
Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail. What the hell was she thinking?
Well, we just found out. We have a neat power that lets us.
Yeah.
Alright, come on out, guys.
All right, this is the last one.
Or not.
I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
Oh, this looks to be the most annoying one yet.
I'd say so, yeah. Oh, don't do that. No reforming. Stop! Stop! Thank you. Think we got him.
There.
Yeah.
Easy as pie. Fuck. But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
What? Nail, leave, end. Cool. Is there somewhere for me to go? Can't just fly out of here. Oh, there's something. Oh. Would have been cool to tell me that I could do that.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Oh, wow. What's happening out here, you guys?
Oh, thank God. What the hell was all that? Things should be better now, not worse. Emily
Yeah.
will know. I hope.
Well, we still gotta fucking deal with the hiss and shit. Now they... Ugh.
Huh.
Astral entities are acting very rude. Interesting. And we're back, and there's treasure. Excellent. Full circle, and a control point down here so we can heal. Big, beautiful nail, all in one piece. Love it when shit works out with no consequences.
If it isn't my favorite director.
Damn it, let me heal.
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem. My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane.
Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both.
Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in.
She doesn't seem
There's no
shocked
right answer,
at
Jesse.
all by Marshall destroying the
Nope.
nail.
More information.
No. I need to fix this now. I'll figure something out.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what...
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just...
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
And now we heal. Thank you. And get some more energy. And some more. Is there any more that I can get? No, there's not.
Don't.
I know. Can't go shopping anymore. Medic. Use the bottom of the nail. There we go.
I hope I know what I'm doing.
I feel like that all the time.
Yep.
That was just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go?
I don't know.
Entry day plus 118. I have changed, though it's hard to know how or why. I no longer need tools to detect the house's veins, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the it as I do so. They haunt me. I don't blame them. They're just following the pillar's orders. Even poor Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore. I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then. Or if it was always here. A 21st century office building since time immemorial. Can a place know the future? Can it change its skin? Can it wander? I always thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion and his awe.
So Ash just lost his marbles down here.
That's pretty cool.
Very. Going insane is rad.
The crystals are growing like crazy here. Looks like they're trying to stop me.
Oish. Come on, baby. There we go. Just a little bit of meatball platform. Huh.
I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere. I escaped, but my HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year's salary the board sent it. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process. Nothing a little C4 can't fix. 2 birds, 1 bomb. Christ, what a mess. But I stopped the hiss. I did it. If Faden did her part, then the Bureau is safe. Until the next thing. Jesse has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way. So, Director Faden, here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody. HRA was damaged. The board.
She's
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
damn. I figure if I actually run into one of those, I would probably die. Little spiky boys.
Yeah.
Also, huge rip to fucking Marshall.
Yeah.
That looks great in there. That looks...
Oh my god, you're probably gonna have to battle his Marshall.
Yeah, probably. Good thing there's a radio here for summoning a dude.
Nobody else hears the house. Their ears are too full of lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite. I should have seen the web earlier. The strands between Northmore, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope do we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels, to end my long absence spent in the Foundation. Northmore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course, but I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
Director Faden here. I need a ranger dispatched to my position.
Reinforcements are here!
These guys rock.
I fucking love these guys.
They're always so cheerful. Especially, like, considering that he should know that he's about to bite the big one out here.
Yeah.
Spin only has one mod slot, but... yeah. Nope, that's the wrong one to replace. Wait, no it's not. Just kidding. Oy. Yeah.
Marshall? You're... alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red in the eye.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right. Leave your
Fuckers, take everything. I am not letting you take this.
You've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
She's a fucking beast from what I remember.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. Really? Oh, that's Marshall. Damn. Whoa.
Damn.
I was wondering why a health bar wasn't coming up over its head, and also why it was eating so many rocks. I'll be being a little more careful with it next time.
Yeah, Marshall goes fucking hard.
Yep. Alright, come on out, boys. Stay right there.
Ooh, get them over this.
Yeah, I forgot. Hold on. Ah, that didn't work either. Goodbye. Oh, you. Assistance sent, champion endured. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? No? See? In combat, it's fine. What are we doing up there, boys? Shit. God damn it. Fucking holes, man. No shooting at me, anyone, please. Thank you.
What? Out of ammo?
Stay in. No!
Fuck.
Yeah, this is just one uphill son of a bitch.
That is fucking brutal.
Yep. And just keep throwing shit at me until it's done. It's just a matter of playing it safer than I am, I think. My homie still here? No, I will summon the homie.
This is Director Faden. Send a ranger to my position.
Reinforcements are here.
My man! I'm gonna play it safer, he said. Grenades. How many grenades do you have, lady? You should come over here. Oh, stop. With the sniping. Okay, all the health is over there. And I'm dead. No, I can make it.
So cool and fun.
I can survive. I'm alive! And that was the first quarter of her health bar.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Guess they're apologizing for the lack of a proper final boss fight in the main game.
Yeah.
Because it really just was like several waves of enemies. Look at this fucking meatball surgery here. It's just... It's kind of great. I like that she swaps weapons.
Yeah.
Here come the bugs. Snipers need to actually go die.
Fuck.
Yeah, well, they can kill me in 2 hits.
That's fucking outrageous.
Yeah, I mean, I need to get better at just, like, covering them up.
Yeah.
Because they tend to spawn either behind a wall or on breakable terrain.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
One more time. We'll be here for a bit. Either that or this is it. Returning explosives to sender seems like a good way to chop her up quick, though.
Yeah.
Then she fucks off for a bit while we fight some minions, I think. Yeah, there we go. And there's Bozo now.
And there's Marshall behind you.
Yep. Oh. Oh, come on. What? Up. Thank you. Where are we at? Where you at? There you at. Okay. Oh, I gotta find the sniper first.
I think the sniper's probably behind that wall.
Well, then we'll leave the wall there. Come on. Thank you. I should leave. Here we go. Stay in. Oh, this is gonna end in absolute ruin unless I get out of here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stay in, please. Stop making that noise right behind me. Woo-hoo. Shit!
That was like 8 grenades.
Yes? How are we on ads? Oh god! I've never been more focused in my life. Okay, well, we got him, so actually everything's fine. Where are you, Marshall? Get out of here. No, no. Never again. Never again shall we suffer a sniper to live. Get fucked. No, no. Now is not how this ends. Woo!
Holy
Is
fuck.
corrupted. That explains why the board
Fun-ass
isn't
fight, though.
answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her, but I can still save everyone else. Well, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Whew. We made it. Just gotta get back up somehow. Wouldn't have to be
Maybe
like
through that cave all the enemies were coming through?
potentially. I mean, there's 4 of those.
Yeah.
This seems to be just a hole. I mean, maybe I can just go back up the way I came down.
No, because you fell down a big hole, didn't you?
Was it that big? I guess it was a
I
little
don't
big.
know.
This looks right.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
It goes up. Which is the direction that we were hoping to go.
This is true.
Sometimes I even go down, but... Oh, hey.
We're not talking about those times.
Nope.
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the Foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise I'll be ready for the next one.
Good,
I mean,
because we're going to go talk to him.
what good is a director who can't hold her Bureau together?
You've been founded.
I thought I know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
If it isn't my favorite director.
Well, you know others?
Yeah. They're just dead now.
True. One of them lives in my gun, I think. Give me that health, please. Give me that energy, please. Thank you. And now, we head for Central Executive to begin yet another adventure. What'd you think of that first one?
That was fucking excellent.
Good times for sure.
Yeah.
Select the mission. Do the mission that says a dark place.
Ooh.
It's in the investigation sector. I believe there's some more wonderful revelations in here that are sure to dazzle and amuse. And open. Now, I don't know if I've actually beaten this one.
Oh, so we're actually in uncharted territory now.
I've gone a little ways into it, but it was a long time ago.
Guess not.
And I haven't been back here in a while. Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. So on and so forth. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You will be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid. Which one is this? Oh, yeah.
Oh. Jesse / Dylan Faden.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation D0845 was launched into ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous redacted regarding inhumane treatment of a redacted currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of redacted sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such redacted contained there. One redacted confirmed the redacted's codename to be redacted, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the redacted research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into redacted research.
There's tons of lore here.
A request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with the writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy.
Interesting.
Yeah, baby.
You turned the lights off.
I know. The lights are about to be very important all of a sudden.
Oh.
So, yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems the tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing and the ones who left for the other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it is your job to handle it. Hartman, huh? Haven't heard that name in a while either. So much lore in here.
This is excellent.
To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations from the Federal Bureau of Control. This is a letter from the city about an overdue payment. You have to send us $500 in iTunes gift cards, or you will be hacked. I do this...
What?
It's... I barely even know. Mr. Seb has arrived, and I'm responding to it in kind. Hi, Mr. Seb. Good to see you. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's redacted. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame this situation on our Redacted, who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance and reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the Redacted loose inside. I will never forget the screams of the brave agents begging for us to open that firebreak. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The Redacted has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland.
So you're gonna encounter Mold or Alan Wake enemies?
A big ol' Redacted. Miscommunication led to local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Burrow, William, male, Caucasian. Case summary. 33-year-old man found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries. Head, lacerations, left ear, cheek. Blunt force injuries, extremities, dislocation, right knee. Complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus. Whatever the fuck that means. Complete avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine. It is my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident, as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. But miscommunication led to him examining the wrong body, I guess? Or something? In the distance, screams.
It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
Yeah. Hold on. Just don't know where it goes.
There.
Oh!
Now that gate
It goes
should-
there! Amazing. I'm so good at video games. The purpose of internal investigation X0397 is to examine the containment failure specimen SI-1 that resulted in the deaths of Redacted agents. An inspection of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no departments have provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the Redacted of Redacted, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive Redacted. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. 1, the air filters were changed, and 2, an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Redacted entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it's likely that Mrs. Redacted's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to the Redacted. Investigation is ongoing.
Very interesting.
Alice Redacted. Can I just... No, not yet.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
For sure, and there's a convenient light cord to pull on as well. The Blessed Organization. This group/individual has operated outside of the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of the past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed Organization. Off.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
Cheers in Finnish.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him?
That there is,
What
Mr.
the
Seth.
hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here? And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
You know, the first time I saw that scene back in 20... Oh. Back in 2020, when Depression played this game for the first time in the height of COVID, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I still don't.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I still don't really know what the fuck's going on, but... Okay. Have I done it right? Load. There we go. Last door opens. Yes.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman, broke loose.
Let's just hear the whole thing in one go.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC. brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change. Killed everyone it could. Lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. A resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
We'll see more doors like these. A lot more doors like that one. And that's a really wonderful place to call it for the day, actually.
Yeah, that's good timing.
Yeah. How you holding up over there?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Things is going to get juicy from here on in.
Yeah.
And then we will feed my computer Alan Wake 2, and we'll see whether it explodes. It should be alright, though. I mean, it looks and plays wonderfully on the Xbox, but I can always turn down the graphics settings some.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's time for everyone's favorite bedtime story. If you meet us over in the Discord, that's in the description of the channel above, if you just happen to be lurking in the background or something. And we'll gather in the voice chat there and do our weekly reading of the holy texts. We'll see you over there in just a little bit.
Ah!
Hello.
Jump
Hello,
here.
Governor.
It's an alien.
Was Cookins good lookins?
Wait, he's not an alien. He's a human.
Yeah.
Get it right.
It says right in my nickname on the channel, actually. So it's pretty rude.
Normal human, just like you.
Yep.
You're misspecieing him.
I breathe oxygen and wear 2 shoes.
Yes.
Yep.
I've seen him do it.
So for anyone who might just be watching this for the first time, this is a Christian take on Harry Potter called the Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. All of this is meant to be funny. If you're angry about it, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean it.
Fanfiction. Stop asking me if I'm a robot.
Well, this only seems to happen to you. It's never asked me.
It's asked me.
Huh.
It asked me the first time, but it hasn't asked me since.
Maybe I'm just so clearly human that it doesn't feel the need to.
Maybe the robot is friends we've made along the way.
Yes. All of you all are a robot to me. We'll just dive right on in. We'll be done with this soon. This is chapter 11 of 14.
Dang.
I love how chapter 12 is just called chapter 12.
Yeah. Well, sometimes titles are overrated. You know, it's a minimalist experiment in expressionism or some such bullshit.
clearly it is such a serious chapter that it just the title itself has to be so serious.
Mm.
Well, the events are so mind-blowing that any chapter title would have been a spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I trust the writing classes that our brave author has been taking.
Yes.
Oh, there's a fanfiction.net app.
Oh, there you go. Author's note. Hello, friends. The writing class is going quite well, and I stayed after this time to talk to the teacher about my little story, which he's been so kind about helping me with. He's had lots of very helpful suggestions, and I truly think that I've been guided to this class by a purpose greater than my own. Another thing that I've gotten many messages about, the Slytherins. People are saying that somehow this means I hate Catholics. Friends, I do not hate Catholics at all. All I want for Catholics is for Catholics and everyone else to go to heaven and be happy with God. Do you want to know who truly hates Catholics? The so-called Catholic Church. Ironic, But think about it. Why else would they lie to Catholics about salvation? And did you know their leader is a socialist? It seems like a certain someone doesn't know how much about the Bible or the Constitution. And what about there being only one God and no others? So, if any Catholics are reading this, I am asking you this in love. Consider which is more important, your so-called religion or the truth.
Okay,
Damn.
I can clarify a bit on the if you don't know about the Pope.
Oh, I am actually curious about this.
So a lot of people were mad when the new Pope came into power because he is a firm believer with science.
Right.
We're talking about Pope Francis, for those who don't know.
Yeah, Papa Franco.
Evolution, Big Bang Theory, everything.
Mm.
Everyone just how dare you, clutching their rosaries to their chest.
Well, the crazy shit, I think, to me, is that if science is so dope and complicated and all that stuff, wouldn't that just make God better?
That's what the Pope believes, is that science is weird. It's how the world works, and that's how he believes that God has made the world. And also, while he's not perfect, he is a lot more accepting than a lot of other things in the Catholic Church. And so a lot of people are like, hey, we don't like that.
Apparently he used to be a bouncer in Rio.
He's got a rock album.
Did you say rack or rap?
Rock.
Oh.
He's got a rock album.
Huh.
So
I'd check it out. I'll have to do
I'm
some
gonna look
Googling
into
afterwards.
that.
I learned about this because Overly Sarcastic Productions did some Pope fights and stuff like that, and they mentioned the rock album, and they play part of it at the end of one of the videos, and it's pretty good, actually.
Nice. I can only imagine. I mean, the man's blessed. It's like whatever the opposite of the Pick of Destiny is.
So we are sponsored by the Pope's rock album tonight.
Yes, indeed. This episode brought to you by Christ Jams. Harry, Hermione, Dean Thomas, and Ronald all walked solemnly back to the main campus. They could hardly believe what they had just read. Voldemort on their campus? What would they do if they ran into him? They quickly went to their dorms and got to sleep. The next morning, the four little ones sat together for breakfast. The spread today was truly delicious. Fluffy scrambled eggs, crispy... Scrambled eggs shouldn't be fluffy.
No.
I'll die on this hill. They should be ooey gooey and delicious.
Do you add milk to your scrambled eggs whenever you make it?
Nah, I just cook it low and slow and take it off a little early so it has time to stay gooey in the plate. No milk
I was
required.
going to say, when my mom's scrambling the eggs, she taught me to add milk to it because it makes it fluffier.
Huh. But what if I don't want that for myself or for my children?
Well, then you don't need to add milk to them.
I'm glad there was a diplomatic solution to this.
This is an unacceptable solution to me.
Two types of people.
Anyway, there was also crispy bacon, home fries, grits, waffles, apples, orange juice, and iced tea. Truly.
What exactly are home fries?
That's
just fries?
Yeah, I mean, it's when you slice a potato up into slices and you toss it with some oil and seasoning and stick it in the oven until it's brown and crispy. It's, like homemade fries. Not quite deep fried, but like oven fries. Truly, the blessings today were abundant.
I still can't believe Voldemort has been seen on our campus.
Harry whispered after swallowing a bite of bacon.
Neither can I.
Dean Thomas commented perceptively.
I'm scared.
Hermione murmured and fidgeted with her fork.
What if he tries to kill Harry?
It will be fine,
Harry declared boldly, and then gave her hand a reassuring squeeze, and then they both blushed.
What are the four you gossiping about?
A voice said. It was smug, and it came from behind them. Harry turned around, and he saw Draco standing behind him. Draco's hands were folded and rested on his stomach. Behind him stood two younger other men, dressed the same as Draco Tan pants. Pants, brown sweater vests, and white button-up shirts.
We were just discussing something we read in the newspaper,
Harry said sexily.
Would you like to join us?
Draco chortled pompously.
I think not. You may be comfortable dining with women outside of your family, but I am not. I know that I am better than women. Why would I want to talk to one?
Ghost, I need you to do that again, and I need you to chortle this time.
What exactly is chortling?
Whatever you think it is.
Yeah.
As long as you do it pompously.
Fuck, my brain just went to like the Squidward laugh.
Yeah, you're there. It's perfect. Harry gritted his teeth. He had had enough of this. So-called feminists these days call everything sexist. A man respecting his woman and providing for her and giving her the children and a home that she truly desires is called woman-hating. Such silliness can make us forget what real sexism looks like. The truth is, women are just as smart as men, and God made us as their equals. But equal does not mean the same. And when we treat men and women as being the same and tell women to go to work all day and forget about her true calling as a wife and a mother, then that is the real woman-hating. This opinion brought to you by someone other than me, I swear to God. And then there are people like Draco who think that God messed up and made women worse than men, and neither is okay.
That is a mean thing to say.
Harry screamed bravely, and he banged his fist on the table so hard that the plates bounced.
Quick, Rasmus, smack the table.
Did that come through?
Not at all.
I heard
cool.
It sounded like a tap.
I hit my desk really hard.
Imagine it in our mind's eye.
Bam!
Mr. Snape looked over in their direction, and he saw the commotion that was going on at that moment. He was dressed very dapperly today in a fresh-pressed dress shirt and practical pants that complemented his long, muscular legs perfectly. Above the top button of his shirt, a hint of the thick carpet underneath was visible.
Oh!
I have a feeling that this author is part of the Snape Wives group.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, for one, no fucking way in any dimension does Snape have chest hair.
Or muscular legs.
Yeah.
Tad.
I think they're all more or less like the brawny guy, like design-wise in this specific fanfic.
Yeah.
They're all just really sexy cowboys, the ones that you see on those like paperback romances.
Yeah, the ones who try to sell you cigarettes.
Exactly.
He carried with him a big, heavy King James version of the Bible as he sauntered across the cafeteria.
What exactly is going on here?
He questioned, folding his arms over his chest.
Nothing.
Draco muttered in the embarrassed voice of one who knows he has done wrong, but Harry boldly and honestly retorted,
Draco was being a bully to the ladies.
With a gasp, Greg covered his mouth with the delicate, long-fingered hands. Greg?
Who's Greg?
I don't know.
Who's Greg? Detention, Draco. We as Christians must be respectful of women and treat them with gentleness. They deserve as our mothers and sisters and daughters.
Mr. Snape grabbed Draco's wrist and led him out of the cafeteria. Harry smiled holily at the sanctimonious fool. Draco shook his fist.
Wait, did they change Snape's name from Severus to Greg?
I think that may have been what happened here.
Mr. Greg Snape.
My goodness.
It is I, Potter. I, Greg Snape. am the Half-Blood Prince.
Who's Draco? Oh yeah.
I am. I'll get you for this, Potter, tonight after dinner. In the courtyard, we will have a pray-off.
Author's note blessings. Author's note. Hello, friends. I had this chapter all ready to go a week ago after class last Saturday, but then, of course, things got in the way like they always seem to. But now that things have slightly settled down here at Fort Parsons, I thought I would finally post this. The campus was dark when Harry, Hermione, Dean Thomas, and Ronald walked out of their dormitories. It was completely silent because all the other little ones were asleep. The bright, shining stars twinkled approvingly at the righteous young Christian trio, whom there were 4 of.
Well, Ronald's not a righteous Christian.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, God. He's excluding Ronald, then.
The righteous young Christian trio. And Ronald.
and their dipshit friend.
And their sinner friend.
Mm.
I believe you're Ronald, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm nervous.
Ronald uttered shakily.
Isn't this against the rules?
Harry, Dean Thomas, and Hermione exchanged a knowing look. It wasn't Ronald's fault. It's just how he had been raised. Slytherin hats do not usually question authority. They think they just need to do what the head Slytherin hats tell them to do. They never think that maybe the Lord's work is important.
This is the Lord's work.
Harry explained patiently.
This is more important.
That's right.
Dean Thomas said wisely, and not a single word was mispronounced. What? All 2 of them?
Darn it! Should I have fucked them up then?
No, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I'm getting closer. This has to be bait. This must be bait. There's
At the same time,
but
I can totally see someone writing this.
And but it's 2 words. He says that's right, and the author's like, and he said it so fucking good. He just.
He said it so articulately.
Yeah, no, he.
This is the perfect human.
It's giving. Oh, your English is so good. Like.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Dean Thomas is supposed to be black in the series.
Ooh,
so I'm wondering if. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's why.
Oh man.
Because they also talk about how he specifically dressed and how he's how clean he's supposed to be.
Yeah, we're getting that here in a second. Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't say anything about the others.
Yeah, that's Anyway, he had dressed quite respectably for the occasion. His face was scrubbed quite cleanly. Any mommy would be proud to have him for her son.
Oh.
Just so we're sure that none of us are racist. Ronald murmured wonderingly. Oh, hey, Tango.
Oh, Tango jump scare.
He had never thought that anything could be more important than following rules. Not even the Lord's work. Ronald was starting to ask the big questions, questions which just might lead him to salvation. Just think what would have happened if Harry had not known to love the sin and not the sinner. What?
Ugh.
That's a triple negative or something.
Yeah, we're just... I'm just going to glaze past it. That sentence made my brain make a noise.
Oh,
Just then.
At this point, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially my Immortal really put the definition of words through the ringer. Just then, Draco stepped out from behind a tree. He was wearing yet another sweater vest, and he was proudly sporting a Ravenclaw hat.
Well, Potter.
Draco drawled smugly.
Looks like you came to the pray-off after all.
That's right.
Harry answered courageously.
Well then.
Draco grinned self-righteously.
Let's pray.
Harry and Draco got down on their knees and raised their hands to the sky.
My goodness.
I read a couple of lines ahead. This is going to be fun.
Oh, God. I'll go first, because God loves me best.
Draco declared confidently. With that, he shouted,
Dear Lord, if you agree with me that women are stupid and Potter is wrong, please strike him down where he kneels.
Dean Thomas and Ronald gasped. Hermione began to cry. But Harry did not flinch. He knew that he was a man of the Lord. Draco grinned viciously as he looked to the sky for a bolt of lightning, but none came. His eyes widened and his jaw dropped. He began to cry. Now it was Harry's turn to pray. He raised his hands higher than Draco's had been, and he screamed in a voice far louder than Draco's had been.
Dear Lord, if you agree with me that women are just as good as men, but just different, please, ellipses and 2 periods.
For a second, he thought about asking for Draco to be struck down, but then he was overcome with mercy.
Please make him a Gryffindor hat.
In that moment, the hat on Draco's head changed into a red and yellow one with a lion on it, and the tears rolling down his face were not sad tears. They were happy tears. The crowd of onlookers, who were also there, burst into applause, but Harry did not notice all the cheering students and teachers. He was bathing in the love of the Lord. Author's note blessings.
Surprise conversion?
Tango, run at us with a strange fact real quick. I think we got one more chapter in us.
I mean, there's only 2 chapters left.
There is only 2 chapters left.
We can do the final one next week.
Yeah. And not a high note.
One more.
Author's note. Hello, friends. Many of you have notified me about the typo in the last chapter. Oops. I was feeling so confident in my newfound writing skills last class, and I didn't think I needed to ask the teacher to full proofread. Once again, oops. I guess this just goes to show that Proverbs 16:18 applies to us all.
Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall.
Tango says, strange fact, pregnant women have a scent. So, now you all know that. And that, friends, is why this chapter is so late going up. I waited to post until Greg had had a chance to look over it in detail. He says, I'm definitely improving, but he did still have some suggestions. Hope you... Wait, Greg?
Greg is her fucking teacher, and also she named him after Snape?
I guess.
That
Snape,
is...
who she described
that is...
as outrageously sexy.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
she was
no.
like... And then Snape had a magnificent chest bush.
I got
muscular legs.
I thought Greg was was her husband at first, and I'm like,
Yeah, I mean
it could be both. It could be either.
that wouldn't be out of nowhere. Hi, Tris.
Tris.
Hi, Chris.
The cheering crowd converged on the two righteous boys. They were led by Dean Thomas, Hermione, and Ronald. Hermione reached Harry first. Joyful tears were streaming down her face, and her lacy pink skirt was swirling around her legs. When she reached Harry, she wrapped her delicate arms around him in a chaste hug.
I was so scared,
she whispered tearfully. Harry pulled away and patted her reassuringly. He told her,
There's nothing to be afraid of. Not when we are on the side of righteousness.
Hermione grinned admiringly. She exclaimed,
You're so brave.
Harry smiled humbly and blushed and rubbed the back of his neck like a shy schoolboy. He didn't know why, but he felt so different around her than other people. Perhaps it was because she was so godly? But Harry felt that it might be more than admiration that he felt. What was the word? He could not quite put his finger on it. Dean Thomas stepped forward and gave him a very polite handshake.
Amazing job out there,
he commented intelligently. Harry smiled humbly.
It was the work of a power greater than my own.
Dean Thomas shook his head in admiration at how humble Harry was being. Truly, a light was shining in this little one. Ronald was next in line. Tears were streaming down his face, and his nose was running down to his chin. A weird mental image, but we got to the end of the sentence and it made more sense. He wiped his face with a big freckled hand. He stuck out the other one for Harry to shake. Harry generously returned the action.
that was amazing.
Ronald sobbed honestly.
How do I be as holy as you?
Harry, Dean Thomas, and Hermione exchanged a knowing look.
Maybe?
They suggested.
It has something to do with the hat on your head.
Thank you. Ronald got a thoughtful look on his face. As many siblings that were too many for two parents to care for did not like the look of that. All together, they walked over and grabbed Ronald and pulled him away. Harry, Dean Thomas, and Hermione were sad, but they hoped in their hearts that their words of truth would plant seed and grow. But before they could think too much about that, a car pulled into the parking lot. It did not look like a car a busy mommy or daddy would have. No, this was a small, so-called eco-friendly car. Harry, Dean Thomas, and Hermione looked at it suspiciously. They did not know who would come out of it, but they got the feeling it would not be someone good. The car stopped. The door opened. A man stepped out. He was tall and pale-skinned. He was a younger man, with only a thin layer of hair hidden underneath his shirt. With the chest hair on everyone. It's always...
Voldemort's got chest hair.
Bitch-ass motherfucker doesn't even have chest hair. Only a thin layer of chest hair. That's how you know he's evil. He was wearing a t-shirt and sweatpants and sneakers. No one seemed to take much notice of him, but then the Reverend's wife stepped onto the scene. She screamed. She fainted. At the sound of her cry for help, the Reverend Dumbledore came running to the rescue. So many so-called pro-women's rights people think that Ephesians 5:22-25, Pastor.
Wives, submit unto your husbands as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church. And he is the Savior of the body.
Oh.
Therefore, the church is subject unto Christ. So let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it.
So no head?
Man, this is a Wendy's.
I couldn't help myself.
People People think that Ephesians 5:22-25 is just about wives being submissive. What they don't talk about is that it also tells husbands to sacrifice for their wives. Wow. Does that sound oppressive? When he saw the man who had gotten out of the car, he stopped and gasped and then shouted,
"Stand back, students! This is Voldemort himself."
How long is the last chapter? Oh, it's a chonker.
Is it long?
We'll go ahead and save that one for next time.
I have a feeling I might be talking a lot in this one, so I'm gonna have to.
Quite probably, yes.
Rune, do you have a bedtime story in mind for after we finish this one?
I have one. It's called Face the Strange. It's incidentally about Shadow the Hedgehog going to Hogwarts.
I love it. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, speaking of which, who wants to be Voldemort for next?
I
Next
would
week.
like to, but if somebody else shows up, I will defer to them because I don't want to take the meaty part there.
That's fair.
So to speak.
I was gonna say, because I mean, with the amount of voice that I'm gonna be doing with Dumbledore, it looks like I'm gonna be doing Dumbledore a lot. So.
Yeah, it'll be a hoot and a holler, and I hope folks consider pulling up next week when we finish this riveting tale and potentially start another. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and thank you so much to those of you who joined us for the reading of the sacred texts, which has really taken on a new meaning, come to think of it. And y'all have a fabulous evening.